Hi, this is Randye Kaye, and I'm a voiceover talent based in Connecticut and New York City. Also a voiceover coach for Edge Studios based in New York and Connecticut and Washington, D.C. This is tip number 1 for being a voiceover talent. And the main thing I need you to know is that if you are an on-camera actor, the camera knows what you're thinking. It picks up the slightest facial expression. Now in voiceover, you don't have a camera on you. However, you do have a microphone picking up your voice, but everything is connected. Your facial expression, your body movement is all connected with your voice. And so this lesson is about how body language and especially facial expression can make a difference in how you deliver a line. Because if the camera knows what you're thinking, well, the microphone knows what you're doing. Here's an example. I have a piece of copy in front of me called, I'll just take anything at random. This is Boston, Massachusetts. It's one of the practice scripts from the Edge Studios website. And the copy goes like this. First sentence, Boston is the cradle of American liberty. From its historic common to the Old North Church, which signaled the beginning of the Revolutionary War, Boston reflects a heritage that is part of every American. Now that's simple narrative copy written in a slightly formal style, and we'll talk about copy analysis at another time. But the important thing to note is that what you do with your body and your face will change the way you deliver it. Let's say, for instance, you need to deliver this piece of copy as if you are an expert in Boston and you're a historical expert giving a tour of someone on history. So how would an expert stand? Probably straight up. Their face would be a lot of raised eyebrows. When you're trying to indicate to somebody what you're talking about, you might raise your eyebrows, make body movements like this. And so I'm going to talk and stand like an expert, and this is how this piece of copy might come out. Boston is the cradle of American liberty. From its historic common to the Old North Church, which signaled the beginning of the Revolutionary War, Boston reflects a heritage that is part of every American. Now let's say you want to read it like just a friendly tour guide leading a bunch of college students. You know, we're walking, we're walking, we're walking. So again, this might be a friendlier person. She might stand a little more loosely. Her facial expression would certainly have a lot more smile in it. And you can see immediately how my voice changes when I smile. So here's how this piece of copy would change if you were making it a more warm, friendly, casual read. And I might use pre-sentencing just to get myself in the mood. Well, here you go. Boston is the cradle of American liberty. From its historic common to the Old North Church, which signaled the beginning of the Revolutionary War, Boston reflects a heritage that is part of every American. Now, one more time, supposing I were talking to a bunch of elementary school students. And I think my camera just turned off. I am, so I was wrong. That's why I'm a voiceover talent and not a camera person. All right, so here's how this would go if I were really being a little bit more melodic and explaining it to little kids. I might use a lot more body language and be a lot more expressive. And look how my face is changing because I really want you to understand this. So it would sound something like this. Well, children, Boston is the cradle of American liberty. From its historic common to the Old North Church, which signaled the beginning of the Revolutionary War, Boston reflects a heritage that is part of every American. So certainly I changed a few things, who I was talking to, who I was, but you can see how the body language and the facial expression makes a huge difference. So once again, when you're in the studio, be free, use your body, use your face, assume the character of the narrator that you are, and let your facial expression reflect what you want for the listener. Is it understanding? Are you sharing information? Are you expert to expert? But your face will make all the difference. Believe me, if you smile, you're going to have a different vocal tone from if you raise your eyebrows, if you crunch your eyebrows, to if you purse your lips. Facial expression is everything. So let your face and your body do the work. And what will happen is you will be expressing outward, not worrying inward. How does my voice sound? How are my pipes? It's all about the face. It's all about the body. Add vocal control and practice to that, and you're on your way to becoming a great voiceover talent.